Pop the Molly, I'm sweating.
Call me Chef Boyardee Nuts, because these are fucking good.
There are open burners over here.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably a bad idea.
Have you killed both those plants over there?
Yep.
You're like,
That
I'm
was-
not gonna kill this one.
I forgot to fucking water it over when I went to the wedding.
Ah.
And yeah.
Is it a lilac? What is it?
No, it's a
Orchid?
orchid, yeah. Yeah, it's an orchid. Orchid.
Lilacs are usually purple.
That's true. Although I don't know if that's true. I'm just basing it off of what you just said.
Well, lilac, isn't that purple?
I think so.
I think lilacs are purple.
I think so too. Look up a lilac.
Like a lavender.
Lavender Shrender.
That's my stripper name.
Yes, sir. I gave that to you.
Don't say that. That makes it sound weird.
I'm your pimp. Welcome back to another episode of Matthew.
And Sons! And Ted today. Ted said
Guest
hello.
speaker of Ted. Ted,
Podcast.
how you doing today, Ted?
I'm alright. Been
Yeah,
better.
Ted is very effeminate. He has a very high voice.
I don't know. I'm
What's
freaking
on
nature.
what are we talking about today, Matthew? What are we talking about?
So, if you guys remember to our last episode, we talked about, no, I think it was 2 episodes ago, we talked about a hill that we would die on. Now, John and I overheard this song. Our friend was listening in the shower.
Fancy the Reba McEntire song?
Yeah, it's called Fancy.
Yeah,
I think
Fancy,
we're
don't
both
let me
willing to
down.
die on this hill that this song is about prostitution.
Yeah, 100% about prostitution. I think that's kind of what it's supposed to be.
What do you think,
heard that
Ted?
song?
Never
Or Ted?
heard it.
I'll bleep that out. Don't worry.
But yeah, it's
I
got.
thought you were talking about the fancy from like Walker Hayes.
No.
No, here's
With
the
the
When
apple
she is
leaves,
fancy,
fancy.
don't let me. That thing is about prostitution.
Yeah, it's
Reba,
like,
if you ever listen to this, please don't sue us.
yeah, Reba's gonna.
We're
listen
just
to
college
it.
kids.
No, we made that song. That's our song. She stole it from us,
Well,
even though we were probably like infants when it came.
yeah,
out.
it's about, guys. It's about prostitution.
It's about a mom prostituting, like turning out her daughter.
I don't care what she says. It's about prostitution.
Exactly. I think that's kind of what it's supposed to be about.
So while we're on the prostitution topic, Ted and John, do you ever see a scenario where it's legalized here in Nebraska?
Prostitution?
Prostitution.
It's legal in some parts of Nevada.
But I said Nebraska, not
It is.
Nevada.
Right. I don't think that there's a demand for it in Nebraska as much as there is in Nevada. Like,
Well, I'm sure there's a demand for it. Just might not be legal.
yeah. I mean,
Don't stop at the rest areas.
see don't look into the trucks. No, I don't. I just don't think that there's like a good enough like metropolis here that would like.
I can see what you're saying with that.
Right,
'Cause,
like Nevada. That's there because people go to Nevada. Nobody goes to Nebraska.
Well, because, it's like the whole Vegas thing. Like, you gotta
Oh.
do all, like, the shit and...
Speaking of go to Nebraska, did you know Joe Rogan is coming to Lincoln?
Who the fuck is Joe Rogan?
Joe, he's got a podcast. He's a podcast guy.
Not as good as ours.
Yeah, obviously not as good as ours. He's a comedian. I don't like his stand-up. It's boring. It's not funny.
Ted, so do you think that prostitution will ever be legalized here in Nebraska?
Well, if gambling can't get legalized, it's
Right.
going to be hard for prostitution
Well,
to
I
get
think
legalized.
gambling is now legalized. It's just not legislated yet.
Or something to that effect.
But
I don't know enough
I
about
don't-
government
But
Me
stuff.
either.
tax the shit out of it if it is. I mean,
Well, yeah. I mean,
Well,
it'd
because,
be a good.
they do it in, like, Amsterdam, don't they? Or, like,
It would help if I knew where
Copenhagen or something?
Amsterdam was.
not here.
I know
it's
they do
far
it.
away.
I know that it's technically legal in New Zealand. It's decriminalized in New Zealand.
Let's
Okay.
go to New Zealand.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man, one of my classes we had to write a discussion board over that.
Oh, God.
Over like prostitution and like the different styles of legalizing prostitution and stuff
Did
like
you
that.
write your research paper
Yeah,
about
I
prostitution?
did write my research paper in high
Wow,
school.
Matt, you have a really you're really fascinated with this.
I wish I could tell you the main points. I mean, I talked
Kinda
about
just bullshit it.
I mean, yeah, I did, but the unemployment rate was higher back then, so I'm like, okay, here's some jobs. We can tax it.
Right.
I do not remember my third point, but...
Right.
What'd you get on that?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't try, so I think it was a high 70.
High 70 is good on a paper you didn't try for. Oh, fuck. I just bullshit an entire, like, paper for my, what the fuck is it? Criminal procedure class. Like a 5-page paper. I was supposed to have like 7 sources. I only had like 4. He gave me a 92.
Oh boy.
It's still an A.
It's still an A. I know.
So-
on the thing, he was like,
It's good enough.
it's good.
All right.
It's better than most of the people.
While you're in this criminal procedure class, talk about how people are really shitty about hiding the murder weapons.
Hiding the murder weapon. That's
And
where
the
they get you.
bodies.
And the body.
Like,
You know-
Jesus Christ, dump it in the parking lot in the trailer park. Oh boy, they're never gonna find that. Dude, they'll find it in like 20 minutes.
And it's not weird that I've been thinking about this because I'm not actually going to murder anyone. But in a car battery, you can get sulfuric acid out of a car battery.
Yeah.
So you get enough car batteries together, you could just melt the body and then bury the remnants. Knock out the teeth, take off the fingers.
But seriously, drive to a lake that's like 8 hours away,
Yeah.
throw the murder weapon.
Cinder block
I mean,
around
we don't
the legs.
condone murder, usually, but seriously,
Unless it's justified. That's terrible to say. I probably shouldn't.
probably should cut that part out.
No,
but,
that's fine.
yeah, seriously, if you're gonna do it, just do it right. I mean,
Exactly. Do it right.
Have
Would
you
you ever
seen
murder
Dexter?
someone? I've never seen Dexter. Is that the one with? Is
the-
that the one with
the hell is
Jason
Dexter?
Bateman? Jason Bateman.
I couldn't
Nobody
tell you who it
knows
is,
who
but
that
he
is.
kills. He's like a bad guy that kills worse guys. He's kind of like Deadpool.
Oh, he's like a.
he's like a cop, but he's undercover the dude that kills.
Right, he's a vigilante.
He kills people that are guilty, and then he puts a little scar on their face.
Oh.
So he has like an identity, but they don't know it's him.
Oh, I feel like I should watch Dexter. I feel
You
like
know-
I'd like that.
but there are a lot of murderers that are, still looked upon as good people in society. While on that topic, though, this was sent in by my good buddy Monkey. Shout out to Monkey at the Woodhouse.
That sounds like a strip club.
Not a strip club. Who is someone looked down upon in society that you would totally bring back to life? Ted, why don't you go first?
I need a minute to think.
Matt, you have to refrain from saying Hitler. You can't say Hitler.
You can't say Hitler.
I'm not gonna say
Why
Hitler.
would you say Hitler?
I'm not gonna say Hitler.
Gonna say it. I'm just saying Matt has some
Matt would
flags.
No, I'm gonna
has
say-
some flags in his room that
I'm gonna say John Wilkes Booth.
John Wilkes Booth, the guy that shot Kennedy.
No, I think he's the one who shot Lincoln.
Or yeah, Lincoln, not Kennedy. Isn't it? Who's the guy who shot Kennedy?
Lee Henry Oswald.
yeah.
Lee Harvey.
Lee Harvey
Oswald.
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I think John Wilkes Booth was like, dude, this dude has way too tall of a fucking hat. Let's just kill him.
I think he was suspicious. Like you can't have that tall of a hat without hiding something.
I just want to know the real story behind it. So somebody looked down upon. I need to bring him back so I can get the real story. John, who is somebody looked down upon by society that you would totally bring back to life?
Oh, that's a good question. I really
It's
don't
just
know.
not something I think about.
It's not something you think about.
I think about it all the time.
Someone looked down upon in society. I mean, I know people that I would bring back from the dead that aren't looked down upon in society.
Who?
Oh, the black dude who did the I Have a Dream. That
MLK?
dude. MLK, yeah. That's bad that I didn't know his name. I don't know. A dead person that is. Well, how about I kind of want to hear some stories from Columbus, Christopher Columbus.
He's not really looked upon.
Yeah, he kind of is now. He is a little bit now.
Yeah.
No, that'd be dope. I want to bring him back and have him tell me stories. When I was first in America.
Yeah, no kidding. Ted, you got an answer yet? You're not.
No, I don't. That's not something I think about. I don't think about people I want to bring back to the dead.
Who's someone who everyone thinks, like a celebrity or something, that everyone thinks is great, that you don't? Like that you
I've
wish was
heard
gone?
that Lady Gaga is like I don't
really
know.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
or
see
like
that.
Carrie Underwood,
LeBron
and it
James.
makes me not want to like them.
What the fuck is her name? Katy Perry.
Yeah.
I hate Katy Perry. She's
LeBron-
just terrible at singing.
LeBron James is a terrible human being. Not because he's black. I'm not going there.
You
But
said it. You said
just-
it.
Dude is a total pile of shit.
Matt, would you bring Kobe back from the dead?
Oh, okay. That's.
Oh.
He raped a fucking waitress or something like that.
Allegedly.
Oh, yeah, he's like filed in civil court or something.
Allegedly, Your Honor.
What? Oh yeah.
Chris Farley. I would bring him
Chris
back.
Farley would be a good one. Yeah.
Tommy Boy is top 10, top 5, top 3
how
favorite
Chris
movie.
Farley be?
Oh, let's look it up.
Oh, you know who I would bring back to life? It's not looked down upon by some people. He is, but fucking Norm Macdonald. You guys apparently don't know who Norm Macdonald is.
No.
But Norm Macdonald is the shit.
I'd bring Elvis back from the dead.
Elvis.
He died on the crapper. I mean, that's pretty legendary itself.
I'm gonna go out there and say this.
Elvis.
I'm gonna go out there and say this. I wish Elvis would have died like a few years sooner than he did, so you don't have like the last memory of him being like the washed up, like puffy face Elvis, and have it be like the fun Elvis.
Making fun of a dead Elvis Presley. It's kind of fun.
Well, he was kind of fucked up in the last days.
What?
He was kind of. What are you looking at?
I'm trying to figure out how old Chris Farley would be.
Well, when was his birthday? Reverse the math.
February 15th, 1964.
1964. Oh, he would be about my dad's age, because my dad was born
Is Chris Farley your dad?
Yeah. He is.
He'd be 57.
57.
Yeah, he'd be 57. My dad is 60. Not years old. My dad was born in 60 something.
Well, but that's what will happen when you do that.
We're gonna
do that. No, I think it was more than that. Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Speaking of like people dying, John, would you ever do a side hustle of murdering someone?
Oh, I'd be a hitman, 100%.
Ted, would you ever be?
Only if I was Samuel L. Jackson.
If you were Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, from The
You
Hitman's
have to be
Bodyguard.
black. You're gonna do blackface.
No, I just like
That's
how he
racist.
says.
Fuck! Sorry, I said your name again. Ted. Sorry, I'll bleep that out. Sorry, Ted is what I meant.
No, because I love that movie. I love Hitman's
Are you sure
Bodyguard.
it's still recording?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Okay, good.
It just doesn't have the picture for some reason.
Well, it's just not.
Well, it's just stopped at 12.
It's still going. No, don't touch anything. It's still going. It's okay.
Okay.
Don't touch it!
Don't touch it!
I recently started a new side hustle myself, guys.
Yeah.
I
think
Did
you
you
were telling me
actually do
about
it?
this.
I have not uploaded the Tinder profile, guys, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post a picture of me on Tinder, and there are a lot of weddings coming up. Some people are averaging about 3 a month, 2 or 3 a month that they need to go to, and I'm willing to be the date.
A date for someone who doesn't have a date.
So anyway, $30. You swipe right on Tinder, it would match. And here are my rates. $30, I don't have to talk to anyone. Okay, I just walk in.
Reasonable.
$50 if I have to talk to your parents and your friends. $60 if you want me to talk to everyone, bullshit a good backstory, bullshit everything, make it believable. John, we have a rule in the house that no fat chicks.
No fat chicks.
So $75 if you're fat. And for $80, I will be the life of the party.
Dude, $75 is a little cheap for a fat chick.
Well, honestly,
they will never forget that wedding for $80.
$80 is cheap, honestly.
I would
to be
go.
the life of the party.
I would go.
Yeah, but you figure most of them are free alcohol, though.
Okay. My baseline would be $100. $100, I go with you. Whatever.
It's still
$200. I talk and get along with everyone because $30 isn't even gonna pay for like your gas there and back.
I'm not driving. They're driving.
Okay. Better put that on the profile.
But I will say though, he's smart for making the prices cheaper though, because people our age are broke.
Yes.
Right, but what I'm thinking, there's not going to be a great return because weddings are really only on Saturdays.
That's true.
So he's going to only be able to do one wedding a week.
Yeah, but still, you do the math there. It's like 4 hours. You're there for 4 hours, and if I get $80 out of the deal, potentially, that's $20 an hour.
Which is better
Dude,
than
how long
babysitting.
do your weddings go?
No, the wedding reception. It's not the wedding itself.
Oh,
I'm going
you
to
just
I'm gonna go fucking party.
Okay.
Catholics.
Free, yeah, yeah. Be there for an extra hour.
Mass.
Wait, so is this is just $30 flat rate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You want your sister to be my customer or what?
I'll fucking kick your ass.
He did not just hit me.
I did just hit him, and he screamed like a little bitch.
Fuck you.
You're stupid.
Guys, this next episode we're gonna have coming up.
We're gonna have a special thing. We're
gonna have our first video of it being live.
Right,
live video.
Don't say anything about what we're doing. It's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna.
But you do not want to miss it. I think Ted is gonna be the next one. Ted, are you excited?
I am very excited.
And it's gonna be a video, Ted. So are you okay with that? Ted.
We'll figure it out.
You might want to wear a mask.
Also, I don't know who you think is watching this, but they're gonna recognize your voice.
That's okay.
Right.
That's okay.
Hi, Mom.
All right. Well, before we close this segment, guys, what is one Halloween costume you're like, that you see little kids in, and you're like, okay, that's too fucked up?
I don't like anything that's like meant to be dead, and I get how Halloween is like scary and all that shit. But, like when kids dress themselves up as like dead things, that bothers me.
Is like dead things?
Like a dead,
like a zombie?
What?
Or
Like a dead bride, or a dead like. I know that's some people's thing, and I love that, but like I don't.
When I was a kid, I always dressed as a vampire.
See, I'm not the sensitive type, but the last couple Halloweens, I've seen a kid in white sheets.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, that kind of fucked, but
yeah, at least they didn't have a hood.
I mean, I guess, but
unless they were trying for that, then maybe.
that seriously is like getting too close to the.
A little bit too close.
Too close for.
Some old black
comfort.
guy's gonna be driving down the road and have like a flashback or something. Like run into him.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's awful.
We're being chased by ghosts.
Oh shit!
All right, I think that was another good episode. That'll conclude our episode of Matthew
and Sons
featuring Ted.
Featuring Ted.
Have a Ted's.
Good night.
I think that was good, guys.